Hi everyone in YouTube land, and we are back with our set of dragons. As you all know, this is Belch and Barf. They are a resemblance of a hydra, which was a popular dragon in the Middle East and in the Asian countries, hydras. And then all over folklore of Greek mythology, because everyone's had multiple heads. This, of course, isn't exactly a hydra, but it kind of gives you that idea, because it has two heads. I love the facial expressions they put on this. Like, look at this. This one's got an open gaze. I love his mouth. It has little teeth. And it's like pink mouth. Do you think the mouth's just pink? I don't know. There should be like a tongue there. But it's really awesome because one has an open mouth and one has a closed mouth, and they have these little scales coming down the little their horns and stuff. It's got two tails. So I wonder if like one controls one tail and one controls the other, and is it the left controls the right or right controls the left? I don't know. I have to ask them, but I haven't met them. So, but this is Belch and Barf, and it's awesome. See. And he also has the two really colorful, fun wings, and he has the four legs. I think that's the reason why he was one of the most popular. Ironically enough, when they discontinued the How to Train Your Dragon dragons, they kind of discontinued them all at the same time. So they just sold out whatever was left. They just kept Toothless around because he was the main, the main name, and because the movies were still big and still going, and because they kept selling at full price and couldn't keep them on shelves. But when they went discontinued, and you had to look on eBay, he was the sought-after item. I think because he's so animated, so comical, he's huge. He would have been one of those characters you would have found for like 30 bucks, maybe 35 because of the size of him. He's definitely the biggest of the dragons, so he's amazing. And I literally had to search forever to get one that was even remotely affordable. And luckily I did, because he completes my set. I am sure I paid more for him than he was initially worth, but it was definitely cheaper than I've seen him, because he was up to 100 bucks. But he is amazing. Or they are amazing. So, it's so awesome. Yeah, so it was originally believed in China, in Chinese cultures, that about sea monsters being a resemblance of dragons, such as these guys with the long necks or snake-like serpents, but they found no remnants of bones in the ocean that they can explore, so kind of just a myth, can't prove. And also, as you all know, the reason why there were so many different cultures believing in dragons is because of dinosaurs, and so they saw these giant bones and just assumed they were dragons-like, and that was kind of what sparked the folklore. There's also prehistoric giraffes with long necks like these two, who kind of give way to this concept of dragons, before later on we found out, they're just descendants of the real giraffes. Science and culture and things. But Belch and Barf are definitely a quintessential part of this set. I had to have him. It was really hard to find, and he wasn't the cheapest, but he was definitely worth it, because this one came into me with good quality. And like I said before, it still had the tags, which I was excited. If you have a reputable seller, most times they'll picture the tags, so you can see they're still there. If they don't show a picture of the tag, chances are they're probably not. A lot of times I'm sure they just take the tags off because they're a choke hazard for kids, and they don't want to have their kids have the tag on their stuffed toy. They're just not planning on ever selling, obviously. But I was amazed too, because you never know if when you get these online, if they're going to have like marks. Again, the reputable sellers will picture the marks, and it's gently used. And I was really excited to know that they had no odors or anything like that too, because I had a couple come that had a little bit of a smell to them, and I had to learn to take the smell out. But beyond that, he was a great shape. I was lucky to find one in this shape, because I saw several others online that didn't even look as good as this one, with the fun little eyes again, the square eyes. I love their expressions. I love the cartooning of this. It's different. It's not traditionally the Disney cartoon that we're used to, especially with the dragons themselves. So I was excited to see their rendition of the dragons with Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear always does a really good job of making it look like the movie and authentic and lots of character. So really good job on this one. I'm so excited to have it. And he's got some more brothers coming. So there was a new one that came out last year. So I want to show you that next time you guys show up. If you want to see what the new one came out last year, have to check out the next video when it pops up. And then, of course, a couple other ones that are rare. And then also they have a dragon trainer. I don't know if you knew this, but my dragons have a dragon trainer. Because, if you have a set of dragon trainer dragons, you got to have a dragon trainer, which leads into our next set. So you got to stay tuned if you want to know what it is. Like and subscribe below. Leave us your comments. And again, what you'd like to see. And we will see what we can do about that. But again, thank you for joining in, and we'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day.